Hello there and welcome to another video here tonight. And you may have noticed I'm right back in the subway here, and there's a very noisy bunch of birds here that weren't here last time, which is not great. I don't know how I can hear them so well inside of this subway, but they may sound like they're inside of here, but I'm going to assure you that they're not inside of this subway. They're on the outside through there somewhere, I believe. Anyway, I've just had something of a disaster before I left the house tonight. My friend Brandy in the US of A, I was telling her I was running out of sage incense sticks, right? And she says, why don't you use some of that sage out of the supermarkets? And it just so happens that I had a few jars of it already. I'd been using them in the past. But she says all you have to do is pour some of it on top of one of those tea light candles, and I had some bigger ones, you know, the ones about that big or so, thicker ones. So I sprinkled some on, had them on last night. Yeah, went up in a little big flame, like not too big, and then it settled down again. But tonight, I tried to use the rest of the candle with the sage, and what happened was, I had it on the floor in the sitting room when I was sitting on the couch. So I couldn't see it from where I was sitting, right? All of a sudden I noticed this flash over the side of the room. I thought, that's funny, what was that? So I got up off the couch, had a look, and the flame on the candle was like big. I had it in a frying pan on the floor. So I picked it up carefully. I started getting a bit concerned. The flames were wafting out of the pan sideways as I was walking. It was getting a bit more than a little bit concerning. So I took it in the kitchen, and then the flames were getting bigger, right? So I thought, well, if I pour some water on it, like a tap or something, it's probably gonna just go up into a bigger flame and probably burn my face off. So I was getting a bit panicked, so I didn't know what to do. So I had some like dishes in the sink and bowls full of water. So I thought I'll try and tip it upside down into there, right? So it lands in the water and it'll go out. But I was still a bit dubious about it. So anyway, I quickly tipped it, flipped it into the sink, and the flame went like this, right? I'm not kidding you. I nearly had a fit. I was, oh my god! I was like, it was just missing the blinds. The sink's right in front of the blinds. It could have went up I could have set the house on fire, basically. I nearly did set the house on fire. I was just trying to put this big flame out on the candle. It had set fire to the sage around the outside of the candle, when the candle had nearly burned out. Whew. So I'm a bit traumatised after that, to say the least. And just before I did that, I was in a chat room on Facebook with voice message recording, and I ran into this woman who I met like yesterday or the other day, and she was telling us not to speak on voice recordings because it might trigger her. She had some sort of condition or something. I says, well, you can't really stop us from speaking. You can't stop people from speaking. You kind of tell them not to speak. You can ask them, but they don't have to stop speaking. This is all they have to do is block us. And of course, pandemonium broke out, and some other people joined in, sort of backing her up. But do you not think it's out of line if somebody tries to stop you from speaking in a chat room? Because if people talking in a chat room is going to trigger you and cause you to have a panic attack or whatever would happen, maybe you shouldn't be in the chat room. All you have to do is either turn your volume down, don't listen to me voice messages. I told her that as well. You don't have to listen to me voice messages. And she just wouldn't have it. She kept moaning, and she was getting worse by the minute, saying, he's in other rooms as well, and I can hear him, somebody's clicking on it by accident and all this. All she had to do was block us. She was nasty to us the first time I met her. She was horrible. Horrible woman, I tell you. Just hostile as soon as you speak to her. I wasn't even speaking to her, she just started, you know, just, don't be using the voice recording, don't do that, don't like it. This is crazy, man. Anyway, so it's been a bit of a rough night before I came out tonight. But anyway, we're out. So we're going to have a little bit of an investigation in this subway here, and if I feel up to it and if I've got enough time, because the time is currently 20 past 2 a.m. and I'm actually boiling here actually. Sorry. I was like a flambe terrorist before I left the house. Something like that anyway. Like that scene out of Mannequin where somebody sets fire to he's got like this cooking thing in the pan and he sets fire to this guy's toupee, or uses this guy's toupee to put the fire out, type thing. Anyway. Right then, so we're going to have a little bit of an investigation in here. I'm going to leave the light on, the white light that is, because there's no point in using night vision in here because the lights are on. It would just be pointless, you know. I think anyway. I just noticed there's a message behind us on the wall here. I don't know if you can read it. I'll let you read it, I'm not going to read it out loud. I hope it's visible, but perhaps it's best if it isn't. I just noticed it there. Yeah, secret messages scroll on the wall here in this subway. This is the subway I was at the other week. It's next to Bill Quay Gateshead here. So I'm using a different camera tonight to the one I used last time in here. See if I can pick up anything, see if it's any better or any worse. Sometimes this one picks up more things in terms of voices and EVPs. Sometimes, not all the time. So yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. So let's get investigating then. Right now. Obviously, when I go outside in the dark, I will be using the night vision then, but not until then. I wish them birds would keep quiet, I'll tell you that much. Naughty little dicky birds. Well, they're not naughty, they're just a bit noisy. That's a better description, isn't it? Right, let's see if there's anyone here then. Stay quiet a minute. Is there anybody here in this tunnel with me right now? Hello? Walk forward a bit. Hello? Is there anybody here from the school at the end of the tunnel here? There's still some traffic around even at this time of night, as per usual. I better get hold of my bike just in case. You never know, do you? I'll stop and talk each time. Well, most of the time. Not all the time, but because sometimes when you're walking, you're making noises, aren't you? So it could block out hearing the voices of the on the EVPs, potentially. So we can talk too much. Hello? Is there anyone here? Is it possible I could know your name, your full name, if there's somebody here with me? Once again, if there's somebody here, could you please tell me your name, your full name? Go further down into the subway. Now, last time I was here, I was over on the outside of the subway here, and I pointed my camera up over the wall on night vision to see the school building better, get a shot of it. And I got an EVP at that point. If you want to go back and check the video, some guy says, "You're not allowed to do that here." Are you here tonight? The person that said, "I'm not allowed to do that here," point my camera over that wall in front of us. Hello, I would like to speak to the gentleman who told me that I'm not allowed to record with my camera over the top of this wall here. Are you here tonight, sir? Try outside here. I'll switch to night vision. It's a bit dark outside here. Obviously there's some street lights, but they're not that bright. Okay, so we are now in night vision mode once again. Just outside of the tunnel, the subway I mean, still a tunnel like, isn't it? Now, I was somewhere about here I think. What's that flashing? They've got flashing lights in that garden over there. Okay. Hello, is anyone here? You may remember me from last time. The gentleman who said you're not allowed to do that here. When I pointed my camera up on the wall. Are you here tonight, sir? How are you doing? Is it possible I could know your name, please? Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing and what I was doing last time, I'm just making a little video. It's sort of a paranormal investigation. I don't know if you know what that means. Do you know what that means? And I was trying to get a shot of that school building. This one here, a better shot of it. I don't know if it's still part of the school. I think it is, but I'm not sure. So I haven't come here to cause any problems or anything. I'm not here to break any laws. And I'm not a vandal either. I'm pleasant and polite. So if you could possibly tell me your name, I'd be very thankful for that. Did this used to be your house, or did you work at the school, maybe? I think that's Santa in the garden, isn't it? Santa. I think he's had a few too many drinks. He's on his back, flat out. Do you remember when you told us that I couldn't do that here? Use my camera? Well, I'd just like to let you know that I'm not doing anything illegal, because here in the UK it is not against the law to record video in public. If you're on a public footpath or on public land, no matter what you point the camera at, as long as you're on public land, you can record anything that your eyes can see with the camera. Just to let you know, okay? I'm not here to upset anyone or anything. Just trying to make a little video, doing a bit of paranormal investigating, and see if there's anyone here that would like to speak. See how you are tonight. See if you're doing okay. And also, possibly find out your name. And then if anyone watches me video, if you tell us your name loudly into this camera, someone might know you and who sees me video. And then I can, you might send us a message on my YouTube channel on the internet. And then I can come back to you and let you know what he said. Does that sound okay or not? Okay, well I hope you're having a good night if you're here. Hope you're okay and everything. Like I say, I'm not here to upset you or anything. Just out for a little trip out to do the video and stuff and say hello to people and stuff. Ask a couple of questions here and there, you know. Like I'm doing right now. Type of thing, you know. Is there anybody else on this footpath here tonight with me? Traffic noise. Excuse me. Oh, someone's left an empty milk bottle down here. Well, there isn't any bins here, I must admit. No bins on this path. And the road's just above here, of course. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and they wanna go home. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. That's me trademark for it. Me trademark tune for every time I come here. Now I've probably just woke everybody up in the house behind us, so I better get out of here fast. No, just kidding. But, you know. I thought I could see a black figure on the screen, but there's nothing in the tunnel. I think it's an illusion. It's just the way the end of the tunnel looks through the camera on the screen. Weird. I don't know whether to take. I should take a little walk up here. Well, I don't know if I got in touch with the guy who told us I couldn't record over the wall the last time I was here, but you never know. I was just trying to tell him that I'm allowed to do that. It's just a quick look, you know what I mean? I'm not a burglar either. Not a burglar. That proves how late it is that I'm out. The birds are already awake. And the time is currently, let's see, what can I say? It's nearly 25 to 3 AM in the morning. So, we'll stay here a bit longer and go back into the subway for a bit and try again, see if there's anyone. I know the other side of it as well, just near the other side of the way you come into the tunnel, the subway. Type of thing. Yeah. Is there anybody else here that used to live in this house here or work at the school? If you would like to speak to me at all, if you speak next to these red lights, see the red lights here? That'll record your voice. If you talk loudly, I'll pick you up better, record your voice more clear. So, can you tell us what your name is, please, anyone? Have you had a good Christmas? Anyone here who's had a good Christmas? Me personally, I don't do Christmas anymore. I used to, but not these days, since my parents passed away and all that. I don't bother. In fact, I didn't bother much even when they were alive in recent times, but used to though. Have you been watching anyone opening their presents this Christmas? Anyone? What about the people in this house? Did you watch them opening their presents on Christmas morning, if they did that? This wall's soaking wet like. It wasn't supposed to rain tonight, but it's kind of drizzling. It said no precipitation on my weather app when before I came out. I checked it, but it's bloody drizzling a little bit. It's not too bad though. So, if there's anyone here, first of all, could you tell us your first and second name, please? Can't believe how much traffic there is still at this time of night. And by the way, it's Thursday night, Boxing Day night. Just after Christmas Day. Christmas Day was obviously yesterday. So, sorry if I keep asking your name like several times. I have to ask a few times because sometimes my camera doesn't pick it up. So I'm asking a few times so I've got more chance of it being recorded so I can hear where it is when I play the video back. If that makes sense. So can you tell me, the people in this house, did they open presents on Christmas morning? Do you know what they got for Christmas, any of them? Can you name any of the gifts that they got? I hope whoever lives here, I hope the guy's wife didn't buy him a chainsaw for Christmas or anything like that. Or a machete or a machine gun. It's okay if it's a toy one, I guess, but otherwise I'd be a bit worried. Unless he's just going to trim the hedges with it. the chainsaw, not the machete. I mean, not the machine gun, obviously. Blow the branches off with the machine gun. I don't know. Okay, well, thanks very much if you did talk to me tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go back into the subway now. See if there's anybody in there who wants to chat. If nobody else is chatting around here. I don't think they are anyway, I'm not sure though. Into the subway we go tonight again. It's falling to bits up there, I tell you. Plaster's coming off. Oh, I forgot to turn the night vision off. Oh dear, I better sort it out right now. Okay, so we're once again back inside of this very long subway. Is there anybody that stays in here overnight? Anyone? Is there anyone here that wouldn't mind saying something? Just to let us know you're here. Is there anyone here that's able to make a noise so I can hear it? Probably not, but I just thought I'd try it anyway. That was my bike making a noise on something on the ground, I think. I think it was. Speaking of which, I've only got a slow bloody puncture on my back tyre, I think. It's been not too bad lately, but I went to get my bike and I went out on it the other night. And it felt a bit weird, and I got off and the tyre was like this, like spongy, like nearly like half blown up. Didn't notice before I left the house. I had to pump it up again. And ever since then I've been pumping it up more than bloody Danzel. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guy that sang that song. You gotta pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You gotta pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. Something like that. He also sang a better song than that, in my opinion, called Under Arrest, where he was dressed as a cop. I think he was in the Arizona desert, or somewhere similar to that, with a rather hot girl he was singing about. I think he was singing about something else, not the girl, but the girl was in the video. And that video also contained chemtrails in the sky, and they kept showing you X's of chemtrails in the sky and stuff. So I think they were saying maybe the population's under arrest, or they soon will be, if you catch me drift. They'd like to have everyone under arrest, maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what he was saying, but they put messages in songs, don't they? Most of them, in fact. I don't know whether anyone else has noticed that, or is it just me? I know other people have, but have any of my viewers noticed that? Messages hidden in songs about what's being planned in the world and what's coming up, type of thing. I can't say too much because I've got to stay shh, secret, can't tell anyone. Anyway. Okay then, well this is this part of the video, that's this part of the video over for now. So I'm going to head off now to the WARDLEY pub and have a bit of investigating around there, or rather do a bit of investigating around there on the outside of the pub. For one thing, there's plenty of seats, because I really could do with a sit down right now. So I'm going to head there right now. So I'll see you in a minute. I nearly said in a couple of Neil Sedaka's or Winnie Mandela's or a couple of Secondas, but I'm trying to resist saying that. And those of you who watch that channel, the one I've just mentioned something from, you'll know what I'm talking about. So see you in a minute. Okay, I've just arrived here at the WARDLEY pub. I'm just sitting in the beer garden here, having a rest, because to be honest with you, I'm absolutely bloody knackered, half asleep, got indigestion after some pasta I had before I left the house, and a few other things. But apart from that, I'm fine. It's very quiet here at the minute, and also it's not windy at all, not at this point at least, and it's very foggy over there. The flats are lit up across the river, the three infamous blocks of flats. I can barely see them because it's that foggy. I can see the lights, I can see the outline of the building a little bit, but definitely shrouded in fog, you know what I'm saying? So now that we're here, I haven't investigated this spot before, but I did investigate just down the bank here from here at the Cricketer's Arms. And if you haven't seen that video, if you're new to my channel, check that video out if you want, where I investigated outside the Cricketer's Arms, where Alan Robson did an investigation on the inside. I was on the outside, he did the inside. I don't know if he did the outside because I didn't see part 2 of his video, because you've got to subscribe to his channel and pay him money to see part 2s of his investigations, you see. And there's a car coming along the road now, and it's after 3 AM here in he just pulled up there to have a look at me there. He just slammed his brakes on. He's probably going to get on the phone to the police. Hello, can I have the police please? Yes, okay, right, I'll wait a minute. What's the problem? There's a guy sitting outside the WARDLEY pub. He's recording in public in the beer garden. What do you mean it's not against the law? Are you sure? It's after 3 AM and he's recording outside the pub. You can imagine though, they might say something like that, he might not. He probably won't even phone anyone. But you never know. But who cares? But if the police do turn up, it's going to make for a much longer video. It could be maybe a 2 or 3 part video, like one of DJE Media's recent videos, you know, if you've watched any of his. But some of his has been in 3 parts recently, when he gets in trouble with the police for trying to fly his drone over colleges and universities and similar buildings. But we're not going to do any of that tonight, even though I did once fly my drone here, right here where I am, over there, above the grass and the houses and everything. And I got in trouble then as well. So you can forgive us for thinking the possibility that I might get into trouble. Because that car did just pull up, he slammed his brakes on to get a look. It may as he was passing there. Probably taking a photo on his phone quickly. I don't know. Who knows? But who cares? I'm just mentioning it's something to talk about. Right, anyway. Let's see if there's anyone here tonight then. Right now. As you can see, we are here in the beer garden. There's lots and lots of seats here. It's a great spot for me, that's for sure. With my current condition and list of problems as long as your legs. There must be 156 seats in this beer garden. Something similar. There's tons of picnic tables. And, oh, there's a bike. What's that doing here? Looks a bit like mine. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, it is mine. Oh, I forgot I parked it over there. Got ahead like a sieve. Anyway, so as you can see, there's lots of picnic tables. Some of them have got umbrellas on, but the rest have got the umbrellas taken out. I don't know if they've got umbrellas for every table, but they might have. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Hello, is there anyone here with me in this beer garden tonight? And there's another couple of seats over there and further down as well, so we're spoiled for choice for seats here tonight. I could even do a stealth camp here if I wanted. Well, probably not, like. There'll be people getting up for work soon. I think they'll be coming out of these doors across the road here. They'll be saying, "Hi mate." They'll be the ones saying, "Yeah mate. Yeah mate." You know what I mean? What you doing? Just a little paranormal investigation type thing. Alright, no problem. Do you know what I mean? So once again, is there anyone here tonight who can see me right now or hear me? I'm not going to sit at the same spot all night, by the way. I just need a rest at the minute, so I'm sitting here for the time being. What was that? I'm not sure, but I thought I just heard someone say something, but I don't know what they said. Did somebody just speak there? Hello? Could it have been from one of the houses? People getting up for work in the background here? I don't know. I'm not sure. Just heard like one sound of like a tone of a voice. I think. I'm pretty sure I heard something. Let's have a little wander around. But I'll leave my bike there for the minute. I'll not go too far away from it though. Oh, fucking hell. I just dropped off a curb here, I didn't see that. It's dark, like. He broke my ankle. First I nearly set the house on fire, now it just nearly broke my ankle as well. Bloody hell. So here is the WARDLEY pub itself. At least one side of it. And there's lights on. There's a light on up there in the middle window. Is there anybody here who drinks in this pub? I used to drink in it. Hello? There's a burglar alarm thing up there. It's got a diamond on it saying sapphire. So maybe it's not a diamond, maybe it's a sapphire. Maybe the sapphire name's a clue there, I don't know. And what's over here? Well, we've got some more seats, but they're on a hell of an angle. Look at that. Wouldn't have fancy sitting on them. You slide straight off onto your arse. You'll spill your paint all over yourself. And your mince pies will go flying. It'll be a waste of money buying any meals and sitting on that seat, because they'll just slide off the table and straight onto the grass, basically. It's a bit awkward to push my bike around here because there's not much space to move between the picnic tables, the curb and the grass and all that. It's a bit awkward. But we've got some trees over here. If there's anyone here, can you possibly please tell me your full name? Oh, the wind's picking up. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. The wind's picking up. This is the chairs I was sitting on just a minute ago. Lots of them, isn't there? It's much wonder they don't get stolen, isn't it? All these chairs just sitting here in the middle of the street, like. There's no fence around this place or anything. Nothing. And obviously there's a door here behind us. I think this must be for the staff to go in and out of, I think. I'm not sure though. Because I think the main entrance is round the front of the pub. Does anyone know what this door is used for here? Is it for staff only? Anyone know? I wonder if there's people living in this pub. I don't know. There might be. I don't know if they're living here or not. They might, or they might not. I don't know. I'm going to take my bike around the other side. Not leaving it here. So it's coming with us onto the street bit. Have a look around the other side. Is there anybody here who haunts this pub or hangs out in it all of the time? That crap was me water bottle in my pocket. I'd be interested to know your name. If anyone's got a name they can give us, please. Oh, we've reached the beer cellar doors are here, down here, look. You can see them. We're certainly not going down there. I'm pretty sure they'll be locked. Here's the front door here, man. I thought it was around the other side, but it's on the corner bit here. This is the front door of the Wardley Pub here in Bill Quay Gateshead. Is there anybody here with me outside of this door? I was going to say these doors, but there's only one, I think. No, there's not. There's two doors. Technically speaking, there's two doors. It's two doors that open up in one space. Some people have got the lights on in the hallway of the front door, so they could be getting ready to go to work or something. Probably. I don't know. This is a good spot, like, because if you stand next to main doors to pubs and places, this is the point where most people pass through, right? So over the years and the centuries, I don't know how long this place has been here, but can you imagine how many people have gone through this door, in and out of it? So there's a good chance there could be a few spirits passing in and out of this door, hanging around next to it. What do you reckon? It's possible, isn't it? So if there's anyone here that used to drink in this pub, what was your favourite alcoholic drink? What was your favourite? Did you like Newcastle Brown Ale? Or maybe you liked McEwen's Scotch? What else is there? I don't drink alcohol, so I have to think of the other names of the beer and stuff. Did you like to drink lager? What about Guinness? Do you like a pint of Guinness? Apparently they've got pub games on in there. Probably darts and pool. I can't think of any other. That was me back scraping against the wall for a second there. You can see inside the pub here, but no point pointing my camera in there because the night vision will just reflect off the glass and you won't be able to see anything inside the pub. Just the reflection of the light on the glass. And here is another door. So what's this door for? And there's a security camera just above the door, in the corner there. I don't know if you can see it. Right up there. Don't know if it's got night vision. If it has, it must be the invisible infrared type night vision, because I can't see any glowing red LEDs. There's no red lights, so it's invisible. Now here, this part, it says Quay Beauty. It says Quay Beauty. I was facing the wrong way there. Forgot I'm not wearing a wireless mic, so it would have been a bit muffled. It would have been like Quay Beauty. I'm facing that way, stay away from the microphone. So has this got a beauty parlour built into the side of the pub? How do they fit it in there, like? I bet you can't swing a cat inside of there. I haven't been in, but it can't be very big in there, can it? Unless it's a bit like Doctor Who's TARDIS. You know, it looks small from the outside, but on the inside it's bloody huge. You never know. And you can see all the terraced houses behind us here. I wouldn't mind living in a house like one of these. They look very much similar, if not the same, as the ones that's in Jarrow, next to the Tyne Tunnel in St Bede's, just up the bank. They also look similar to some of the ones in Hebburn, next to the shopping centre, near where the flats are. I think that must have been all designed by the same builders or something, architects, whoever they were. Right, we've reached the bin section here, the bin area. I hope Oscar the Grouch doesn't jump out and give us a fright of my life. But he's only on Sesame Street, isn't he? Or is he in Wardley as well? You never know. He could be, because they finished Sesame Street, didn't they? You had to go somewhere. So there's a fire exit over here. Now, is this the fire exit for the pub, or is it the fire exit for the beauty parlour, or wherever it is? Is it a hairdresser's, or just beauty, makeup and nails and all that stuff? Does anyone know? Let us know in the comments if you know what this place is for. Is it for women getting their hair done? Is it just for women, or is it for men as well? Not that I'm going to go there, I just wondered. You know, I can see the big yellow crane from here. So we'll go around the back here. There's no doors around the back. Oh, but there's something up there. I'll show you in a minute. Hang on. So here we are at the back of the Wardley pub, and there is a tree without any leaves on it growing right next to the back of the building in the middle, as you can see. But up there is a railing, and was that a one-time outside beer garden on the roof type of veranda type thing, off-shot thing? What do you call it? I don't know what you call them, like a veranda. It's all covered in something, I don't know. It's planks of wood across it, or a plank of wood. Is there anybody here? Hello? Anyone here with me? It's nice to meet you. How are you doing tonight? Is there any particular reason why you're around the back of the pub with me right now? Are you just hanging out, or you're just chilling out? I'm making a video in case you wondered. It's a paranormal investigation, trying to speak to spirits and ghosts. Are you one of them? Do you class yourself as being a spirit or a ghost? And if you want me to hear your voice, because I can't hear you at the minute, but my camera can record what you're saying, even though I can't hear you, start again. Even though I can't hear you right now with my ears, my camera can still record your voice if you've got anything you want to say to me. Okay? Just to let you know. But you have to speak close to the red lights on it. Otherwise it won't pick you up very clearly, you see. If you're too far away from the microphone on it. So, how are you doing tonight? Are you okay? Well, I must point out, apart from when I was round there, I did think I heard one word of a voice someone saying one word or something like that. I heard part of something. But since then I haven't heard anything yet. And here's that. Oh, it's a clapped out seat. I think this one's buggered. It's pretty safe to say this one's buggered. Pardon me French. There's a few pipes on the wall here. But there's no doors and there's no windows around this side. Can you tell me what year it is, please, if anyone knows? Does anyone know what year it is? Do you know the name of the pub down there? Anyone? Over there, next to the river, this pub here. Does anyone know the name of that pub? Right, we're back around the other side now where the picnic tables are again, as you can see. So we'll go through between them, I think. I'm going to have another sit down again. I think my sciatica's playing up. That's what we're calling it from now on, the good old sciatica. Oh, my sciatica's off playing up tonight. I'm in mortal agony. Well, if there's anyone living in this pub, they must be fast asleep, because I haven't heard any noises or seen anyone at any of these windows or anything, or at the door. No one's opened any doors or anything. No one's banged on the window saying, "Oi, what the hell do you think you're doing at this time of night? What time do you think it is? It's not the middle of the day, you know." You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Well, these tables are soaking, and I think that's just off the drizzly rain. Just shows you how wet things can get from a little bit of tiny, teeny weeny bit of drizzle. You know what I'm saying, like? Alright. By the way, if there's anyone watching who would like me to ask any particular questions to any possible spirits or ghosts on my next investigation, all you have to do is write the question you want me to ask, or questions, down in the comments, and I'll try and remember them. And if I can't memorize them, I'll write them on a little piece of paper or something, and I'll put them in my pocket. I'll put them on my phone or something, and then on my next investigation video on here, I'll ask those questions. And if you've got any particular location you would like me to investigate in the local northeast area, I mean local as in not too far away, so I can get to it on my bike, and it's outside somewhere. I can't do the inside places because it's hard to get permission for that, especially when it's just one person. They might let teams in, but then they usually charge them money a lot of places, and I'm just a one-man band, you see. I'm not going to get inside of any haunted location, or even somewhere that maybe could be haunted but they don't know if it's haunted or not, and they might want someone to investigate it. I'd not get in because they have to cover themselves for insurance and all that, and all this red tape you got to go through, you know. So, but I guess sometimes they'll make the effort if it's a big team wanting to do it, you know, about 4, 5, 6 people or more. But if it's just one person, little old me, yeah, they're going to just say, "Jog on, mate, sorry." You know what I mean? So I have to do the outside places. Oops, he fell over there. But the thing is, it's still really good doing the outside places, because even if the building might be haunted or whatever, those spirits will still be able to hear you if you're just outside the walls of the building. And sometimes they might go into the garden, like they might, even if they hang out in this pub, they might venture out into this garden for a cigarette or something. You know, like almost like an imaginary cigarette. I don't know. Sit out on it. 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 I don't know. Sit out on the picnic tables or on one of the seats against the wall, chill out, or just like to hang out and wander around here on the streets. You just don't know where they might be. Spirits are everywhere, you know what I'm saying? They're literally everywhere. Some places more than others, I hasten to add. But sometimes when I go out, especially with this camera, it tends to pick quite a few EVP voices up a lot of the time. But the problem is a lot of my viewers can't hear them because they don't put headphones on. You must put headphones on, I can't emphasize that enough. You have to put headphones on or earphones and turn the volume right up, or as loud as you can get it without hurting your ears. Obviously if I'm shouting it might blow your lugs off, so I apologise for that in advance. No, apologise for that in Tommy Vance. It's a shame because he passed away, didn't he? He used to present the Friday Rock Show on Radio 1, was it? I think. Yeah, I think it was. Well, I think we've investigated here for a while now, so I guess I'll be wrapping this one up soon. So if there is any people here in spirit form or ghostly form, whatever you want to call it, if you would like to say anything to me or ask me anything, feel free to fire away and say what you want, ask me what you want. Right now I'll leave a gap for you to speak. Just staying quiet just in case anyone says anything. Give them the opportunity, the 5 minutes of fame, you know what I'm saying? Would anyone like to sing a bit of a song? Or you got a favourite song or anything you like to sing? Do you know this one? Anyone? The hills are alive with the sound of music. Anyone know that song? Here's one you might know. It's a more recent song. You ready? I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. I don't know all the words. You know that one? Blue by Eiffel 65. Anyone know that song? So just before I go, I'll ask you another couple of questions if that's okay. Has anyone here got a favourite film? What is your favourite film? If you've got a favourite movie, film, what's the name of it? And if you can shout the title of the film into these red lights, I'll come back next time, right? And I'll let you know if I heard you saying the name of your favourite film. And I'll come back and repeat it to you. Is that a deal? Because I'm a big movie fan and I've got like a collection of thousands of movies on Blu-ray and DVD and Laserdisc. Is there anybody here who likes Clint Eastwood? Go ahead, make my day. You know Clint Eastwood? Dirty Harry? The Outlaw, Josie Wales? Magnum Force? The Enforcer? Sudden Impact? The Deadpool? You know any of them movies? Have you seen any of them? Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? That didn't come out right. Do it again. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? That wasn't very good either. But it is after 3 AM. Oh, it's probably nearly 4 AM now, actually. Well, I'll let you know next time, after I've watched this video back. If I come back and I heard you say anything on this video, right? I'll come back and let you know what I heard you say, okay? Because I do apologise, but I can't hear you right now with me ears. Because your voice doesn't really pick up to the human ears, only on rare occasions. But my camera can record it. So if you shout something, like your name, your full name, and where you used to live, my camera should pick it up. Okay? Anyone got any messages for any of your family members or anything? Sit down again. if you've got a message for a family member, anyone that's here, if you tell us the name of your family member and where they used to live, or where they do live, sorry, this, oh, the chair's collapsing. What the hell? Oh, my bike's falling over. It's alright though. It's only fell down over a little bit, it hasn't fell completely down to the ground. So if you've got a family member, like your mother, your father, your uncle, or whoever, your granny, or a friend, if you could shout their name into me camera, into the red lights, shout your friend or family member's name, right, as loud as you can, the full name, first and second name, and then shout your message for them into the red lights, okay? And I'll try my best to find that family member if they're still alive. I'll do some investigating to see where, find out where they live by asking around on the internet and stuff. And if you shout that message a few times, if you've got a message, just a short message might be best. You know what I mean? Just so it's easier to record it. So if you've got a message, just shout it into them red lights, okay? For your family member and their name. And I'll try and help you. And I'll come back next time and let you know if I heard what you said. Okay? And if it's clear enough, I'll try and find your family member if I can hear their name that you said into the camera, okay? Okay then. Well, I'd just like to thank everyone here. If you did speak to me tonight, I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you, okay? So I'm going to finish my video now. And it's been good talking to you tonight. I've enjoyed it, okay? And I hope I didn't upset you or disturb you too much. Didn't come here to upset anyone or anything, okay? Okay, so I'm telling you, me viewers now, I'm going to wrap this video up here, this little investigation outside the Wardley Pub here in Bill Quay and Gateshead. Don't forget, if you're going to watch this video, or even if you feel like watching some of it again or all of it again, don't forget to put your headphones on, okay? I forgot to mention at the start yet again. Probably because I nearly set the house on fire before I came out. That probably clouded my mind a bit. I was a bit traumatized, you know. So anyway, I'd just like to thank you very much for watching this video again, once again here tonight. And if you enjoyed any of it, even if it was just a teeny weeny little part of it, don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, and I'd be very grateful and thankful for that as usual. Really appreciate it. Really helps out my channel. It helps, you know, the algorithms and all that stuff. Because if nobody puts any likes on it, just sinks down at the bottom of the barrel on YouTube, I think, and nobody sees it and stuff. So thanks very much for that, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see some videos from me in the future, some more similar videos to this, and possibly some different ones as well. Because I sometimes like to show me movies I've been getting, or custom covers I've made for Blu-rays and whatever, here and there. I haven't done many lately, but I have in the past, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, thanks very much everyone for watching this video here tonight. I've got to go up this steep bloody bank to get back home now, and I'm half knackered already. I might just sleep here the night. I wish I could, like, haven't brought my sleeping bag with us though. And I've only got a knacked bar as a snack. That's all I've got with us, and some water. It might last us till tomorrow, but you never know. So thanks very much everyone, and let us know if you heard anything on this video, and write it down in the comments. I really appreciate it, okay? What you heard, if you heard anything. Okay, so thanks very much, and I'll catch you all next time. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him over there, and her sitting 3 seats to the left of us. Yeah, that's the left, isn't it? Yeah. So bye for now everyone. Ta-ra now.